I gotta ask this on the pod. We were gonna hang out and you ghosted me. What happened?
Oh, tell us about this ghosting. Let's hear about it.
It wasn't that.
It wasn't that.
It wasn't that at all.
Okay.
It wasn't that. I
It's
honestly,
not you. It's me.
Okay.
I actually have no idea.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm just not that.
I actually don't. No,
I
I
mean-
actually don't know.
All right.
I don't have an answer for that.
Cool.
So I mean, that's
He's like, I don't either.
No, this shit happened. Is like we had like talked on Instagram a little bit, and I was like, "Yo, let's hang out." And she was like, "Bet next week." And I was like, "Great. How's this? Never heard anything." I was like,
yeah.
She's busy though.
And
She is
I
busy.
remember that too.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened. I don't have
and
no
it was
answers.
it was on IG. I didn't have her numbers on IG, and I was like, "Oh, like we're only talking on Instagram. Like maybe she's not gonna check these messages." So I got her number from a mutual friend. I was like, "We know mutual friends." I was like, "Yo, she's probably not on Instagram." Got her number. Was like, "Yo, let's hang out next week." Nothing. Nothing.
Be like this.
Oh, dang,
ghosted.
dude. You were
Just in
trying
time for
to make that
Halloween.
happen.
Well, yeah, because
trying.
dude, because like when I'm like, let's hang out, I don't do that in the LA way of just saying it. Like, and you were like,
You were going to track her the fuck
and she
down.
was like, next week, let's hang out. So I'm like, I'm trying to make my schedule. I'm like, yo, Thursday, like I'm trying to actually make the plan, and then just nothing, and then just nothing. And I was like, okay, guess not.
I just said red.
On Instagram, bet.
You know what? It might have went to her hidden messages. You know that.
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah, that part. Let's say that.
Nothing?
Over here now.
Just nothing.
Yeah, she's
huh?
here now. She's
Nothing.
here now.
Just a casual ghosting, huh?
I mean, I was in the middle of filming a TV show at the time.
That's fair.
I was
Yeah.
in Atlanta. I didn't live here.
Oh well,
I
that's a
was
good-
like, I don't know
that's a
what
good
was going
Then
on.
why'd you say let's hang out next week?
Well, I was in town.
Oh,
we were just there.
I
was
love
in
it.
town. I was visiting Andrew on set. I was in town for a second, but I don't know.
Worse.
No, it
and
was
a lot going on.
worse.
But
I
you,
was just
you
like-
back now. You back now.
All right.
There's a lot going on.
You back, and we glad to have you.
Yeah.
Yeah, super glad.
I didn't live in LA at the time.
So what
Listen,
is-
I got it. You just said, yes, let's hang out next week.
I was there. Don't know what happened.
And then next week
She's like,
came.
I hung out in LA
I
next
hung
week.
out. I did hang out that week.
Tell
Yeah,
us,
I was like, cool, I'll never ask again. Bye.
tell us about your love life.
Oh,
My love life.
Yeah, if you feel
Damn,
comfortable.
Linz.
Otherwise, you can just be like,
Spice it
fuck
up.
I would
you.
say my love life is great.
Oh,
Yeah. My love life is great.
Are we talking
That's
like,
dope.
you know, a ship in every port, or you just got one cruise ship that you are literally just riding around the bay?
I've got one cruise ship.
Oh,
one cruise ship.
We're not
okay.
going to get into detail here.
Got it.
Okay,
Got
yeah,
it.
we
Got
won't.
it.
But
Back
my
up,
relationship, my life is great.
Great.
Nice,
Yeah.
good.
Oh, that is so
I
sweet.
can't complain.
Yeah.
Look at her. She
Yeah.
looks like her life is great.
No,
What
yeah,
about
yeah.
you guys?
Lindsay?
I looked at Lindsay. She looked dead at you. Like, what's going on?
Lindsay?
You know, it's been a slow rebuild from the absolute wreckage of my 20s. And so I'm finding that I can barely pull somebody into a conversation, let alone have them call me again. Do you know?
That's
and I'm
okay.
like, is this something I'm putting out? No. This is all them. You know what I mean?
It's
Mhm.
them. It's them.
Cute, Daniel.
Yeah, it's going to come. You're going to come.
You're gonna come.
This is the energy I remember. This is the energy I remember
Yeah.
on Ned's.
Bro.
I remember it. Yeah.
Daniel,
Bruh.
though, he's on a cruise ship too.
Yeah.
Cruise ship. I like cruises.
Yeah.
Cruise ship.
Hey.
Cruises
Nice.
are dope.
We're
Yeah, cruises
cruising.
are cool.
Nice.
cruising.
Nice.
When you're just
Cruising.
cruising like at an
Just-
even pace.
Yeah, nice little wind
It's like-
coming in.
Yeah, no waves.
Yeah.
You know, just-
Mm.
Yeah, at least from the outside, you guys
Still
seem
water.
so great right now. You guys seem like you're ripping.
Yeah,
right
we're
now.
having a
New
good time.
spot,
We're
like
having a good time.
things
Yeah.
are vibing.
Yeah, man. Building. It's great to build with people and set shared goals.
Mhm.
I really love that. I think partnerships are just beautiful things in general, and then when there's love involved, it's also
Absolutely. I agree. What about
Yeah.
you, Devin?
Just been single a long time, but things are okay.
It's okay.
Devin.
You know,
It's
you just,
okay
you just
to-
left me on the.
He's got a
on the
couple of
edge
ships.
there. No, I'm just.
Devin, he talking
No,
mess.
like kind of happily single for 5 years of just
Okay.
like there's been love and there's been kind of exploration,
Penetration.
but yeah, there's
True.
been some of that.
Okay.
But,
little of this,
um,
little of that.
But yeah, I was such a lover and like monogamous, like long-term relationship dude for so much of my life. And then I've been in a season of like learning what it is to just like be myself, and we'll see.
And this is who you came up with?
And this is who I came up with.
It's okay.
Damn.
It's okay
100.
to take this time to just figure yourself out.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
been
yeah.
great. But now I
Get
know
to know
myself. You
yourself
know,
and-
things are fine.
Things are good. And now you're ready for are you ready for the cruise ship now?
No, probably not.
He's not about the cruise.
No, I'm
life,
not
dude.
about the cruises.
Okay.
No, my life right now is too fucking dynamic, and I'm too focused on what I'm creating and what I want.
Yeah.
I don't have a ton of space for what a partnership requires. It would be like if something comes along and is so obvious, I know both can happen simultaneously, but like right now, it truly doesn't feel like I have the space with how much I'm focused on like what I'm creating.
Can I be
great.
100% with you, dude? I think that top spot is always going to belong to you and your work.
And it might.
There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I feel
You
that
know?
about you.
Yeah, like it really might.
Like
Like what I'm creating is everything to me.
yeah. See, and I think like when I get it will be the exact opposite for me. Like I am so falling away from in front of the camera stuff and like being in like wanting to see my own image, like not in a way that I'm done connecting or relating to people, but I don't base my worth there anymore. And
Right.
since my 2-year break to Arizona and like going to rehab and like figuring out where I stand, right? It's like what Chris said, our last guest, he said, maybe I'm a lot simpler than I thought I was.
Yeah.
You know, and there was a lot of hustle bustle when we were younger. There was this train, there was bullets, like velocity forward, right? And you were on the train already. And now I've gotten to choose to be back on the train, and it's going way slower through the countryside.
Okay.
And it's
That's great.
lovely. I love the pace. I love being behind the scenes. I love watching people make their dreams and holding space for them to like be the best. I want everybody to win. And like, I almost feel like I'll just enhance your energy. I'm not really a creator on my own. I'm not really this or that. Facilitator.
Nice.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, it's like I arrived like at 30, just not where I wanted to be, and like opportunities not where they wanted to be. And like with not a lot of space to like be a fucking provider in a relationship. Not that like as a dude, I have to provide everything, but like
There's pressures there. There's pressures
especially at this stage in life, like for sure, when I get in something, I do want kids eventually. Like there are things I want. And I realized like for sure you can find someone before you make your dreams happen, and you can do it together. That's a story that happens. That's beautiful. But also like I recognized, oh fuck, I'm in this time where like for the next few years, I need to really like, where do I want to get to? There are places I want to be when I'm a father, when I'm a husband. There's going to be things that I'm going to need going in my life. And I started to kind of get clear on what that real stability, so that I can be that for them, like for my family, love them in that way.
Yeah.
And so I really got clear on like, all right, what the fuck am I doing? What do I want? Where am I headed? And started really kind of forging that path. And I feel like I'm kind of in the middle of it. So I've recognized like at times when I'm lonely and like want someone, I'm like, but I don't have space. It's like I could hang out one day and then I'm gonna be gone 3 weeks, like working on shit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's okay.
So I actually feel like, I feel like content with
that's great.
where it's at.
And it's good that
And
you
it'll evolve.
recognize that you're focused on one thing right now, not enough to give space here.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people just bulldoze right through those thoughts.
Exactly.
And
Like,
then
no,
next
I
thing
can
you know,
do
the
both.
relationship's miserable.
And someone and both sides are hurt.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
shit.
It's good
Yeah.
it's good to find comfort in being alone
Yeah.
Facts.
and comfort in your friends.
Yeah.
You know?
And that pool of love that is inside of us that I feel like I walk from now. You know what I mean? Like I'm not so worried about like my output. Like I trust this. Like finally I can rely on this. And that is a really wonderful thing. And now I feel like I approach everyone with the same like just the same capacity for care and love, right? It's different when it's people that are super close to you, but I feel like I carry it with me and genuinely have that brightness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and
In
wa-
all
and
my
want that.
interactions.
Yes.
Because
I
love can be
totally-
selfish sometimes, man. And
Right?
Absolutely.
I don't enjoy that part
Yeah.
of it. I do not, man.
And the love you can just extend to your fellow man, like a non-sexual just love,
Yeah.
is everything. And
It is.
for what I relied on a relationship for, like I haven't been in a relationship in probably 8-10 years. But it's like, what was I saying? Sorry, that realization just like got me.
No, I mean, no, you're just saying carrying the love with you.
Yeah.
being able to
So I
share
was
it.
looking for that so much. I was looking for them to be my, father, brother, grandpa,
Roommate,
everything.
business
lover,
partner,
man.
lover.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I got me now. My love for you will exceed my need for you finally, right? And I'll be able to just grow something as opposed to just like hanging on something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I had that happen getting out of my last relationship. Just over time, it had become all my love was centralized to that relationship. And when it ended, there was kind of this feeling of loss of that, obviously. And then I looked around and I'm like, I had put all the love here when like I have love with my friends. There's a particular like intimacy and love with my friends. There's a particular intimacy and love that I have with my family, with my animal, with just me walking and being nice to someone like at the store. Like, oh, love is just fucking all of it, man. Don't. I had to like learn like, oh,
It's
don't
everywhere.
do that
It's in
again.
everything.
Of course, there's such a special love in a partnership and seeing each other, but don't put it all there, dude.
Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Ned's Declassified Podcast Survival Guide. If you want the full episode, go check out the Ned's Pod YouTube channel at the link in the description. And if you want even more of us in your life, check out our Patreon. The link is also in the description. Thanks for tuning in.